Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Critics Collective 123 Count. Today, we're going to be talking about Elimination Chamber. So, I got to watch Elimination Chamber last night, and before I start, right, I don't know if it was just me having the issue, but I think I pay if you don't have, the bundle with Hulu and Disney. I have the bundle. I pay about 40 something bucks for Hulu and Disney and ESPN. Which I don't think we should now because Hulu and Disney are pretty much going to be in one. But my whole thing is, what's up with the intermission? 3 minutes they're just playing background noise, which I didn't know what that was. But moving on, throughout the last 2 weeks, WWE been promoting this whole crate thing where they said something was going to happen and something was going to be revealed. And during the Elimination Chamber, they revealed this guy, Danhausen. And, it's like the writers don't know the crowd, They don't know what they're fanning on. And mind you, he might be a great character, work as far as WWE go, but I think the way they kind of pushed it, it didn't work well. It didn't work well. Mind you, the crowd at Chicago didn't take well to it either, and they were booing this guy. They were booing the hell out of him. But moving on to the women elimination chamber match, where you had Alexa Bliss, Tiffany Stratton, Kiana James, Asuka, and Rhea Ripley. Overall, the match was great. Loved it. The women's always put out a great match as far as when it comes to pay-per-view, and Asuka. Oh, you see it why she's one of the best, when it comes to match. And Kiana James, she's going to be a Hall of Famer definitely later on. But not to take away anything from Tiffany Stratton or Alexa Bliss, they were great also. But the main thing is it was so predictable that Rhea Ripley was going to win that. For her to lose the tag team championship belt the day prior, she has never missed a pay-per-view match, even though they did that last year to have her in a triple threat with Bianca and Io. They just shoved her in there. So, of course, we're going to have Rhea Ripley again in the pay-per-view match. So, and, of course, she won. It's so predictable, like it wasn't going to happen. But you can see Rhea Ripley has a lot of different movesets she was working on. Oh, man, I even forgot to include Raquel Rodriguez, who was also in there, and she was showing up. I almost forgot about to mention her. I wish she would have won. She deserved to get a belt at a certain point. So it might happen later on, but you never know. Or it might be her and Liv. Great, a feud between her and Liv. Definitely want to see that. But like I said, overall, great match. And again, Asuka put on a show, but it was so predictable that Rhea was going to win the match. So obvious. Moving on to the match between AJ Styles, I almost said AJ Styles because Michael Cole did that. He needs to retire. AJ Lee and Becky Lynch, and it was again a good match. Mind you, where they're gonna go, because AJ Lee hasn't been in WWE for a while, so I don't know where they're gonna go with this whole thing now. Now she has the belt, the Intercontinental Women's Championship belt. So where they're gonna go with that? Which we'll see what happened. I probably go to Maxine route, Max or Natty, whichever. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna pass on. It's gonna be a long, ongoing feud between her and Becky. And Becky, like her or not, give her flowers, man. She always makes other wrestlers look good. Overall, great match. AJ Lee ended up taking the belt, so we'll see what happened. So I want to see how the writers go as far as story wise when it comes to her being part of the roster now. And we move on to Finn Balor versus CM Punk. I'm so happy Finn Balor brought his using his own interest now, and woo, the whole crowd love. How you not? I don't know, man. So CM Punk ended up taking the belt anyway, but I mean, keeping his title. But I think it was a waste to have that, just to have that. It was a great match. But me personally, I think it was a waste to have that match with CM Punk within Finn Balor. My main thing is I want Finn Balor to win a belt, but I think the feud's gonna happen with within him and the Judgment Days. Either gonna be with JD or Dominic Mysterio, where he goes for Dom's belt. So, which I wouldn't mind Finn taking that belt. He would do great as a champion, as an Intercontinental champion, and later on, or go for again if Roman takes the possible, likely, or definitely going to take the belt from CM Punk. We'll see what happens. The men's before we start, Trick William, when he came in, you see that guy. He has the aura, so he's a definite future of this brand. My only thing is though, WWE never did any. AEW did it. I think any other company did, but WWE never said anything as far as Black History Month. I know they had they were pushing Oba hard the last couple months for Black History Month. They were pushing Javon. They were pushing Trick, but just to have Trick and Javon being eliminated by Lloyd. Somewhat show, but again, I'm happy with the outcome. But it's supposed to be the whole Elimination Chamber thing, supposed to be somehow prevent people from interfering with the match. But somehow people still manage to interfere with the match, and it always happened every Elimination Chamber. So, and the reveal was Seth Rollins was the masked man attacking the Vision. My thing is, I don't think it was initially Seth Rollins. I think because it was supposed to be somebody else, but with Braun Breaker and Bronson being out, they changed the plot and brought in Seth. Because I swear to God, the person who was wearing the last mask, you could see his beard like within the mask, and Seth, it looks totally different from Seth. So I don't think it was Seth originally. I think it was somebody else. But we'll see what happened. But so what's going to happen now? Definitely, Seth is probably going to go to WrestleMania. Braun Breaker might be make it back to WrestleMania, but the reveal happened. The crowd loved him. We'll see when Seth comes. Well, tomorrow's Monday Night Raw, so we'll see what happened. But the winner ended up being, which I was happy, very happy with it, Randy Orton. Randy Orton, he hesitated last time and he lost his chance, but this time he didn't hesitate and took the belt because, again, interference by Drew McIntyre, who then want Cody to win, but it didn't turn out. It still turned out to the way Drew McIntyre wanted. Randy Orton won. My thing, again, with WWE, you can go online and watch it. There's a video where Drew signed a contract with Cody where the clause are there will be no rematch for Cody Rhodes. This is not a rematch, but Cody being the baby face of the crowd, make all this now have issues with Drew. There's going to be a title match between Cody and Drew before WrestleMania. Or is it going to be Cody versus Randy Orton for WrestleMania or Cody versus Drew for WrestleMania? I'm hoping they don't switch the belt to Cody, but you'll see why. Maybe, I don't know. Because Cody and Randy has a long history, but for Drew to just lose it like that in a regular viewing, which they haven't done in a while, it rarely happened where the title switch at a regular show. But I don't know, man, about Cody and Drew having another. We'll see what happens. But again, Elimination Chamber, it was okay show. It wasn't really it. I feel like WWE is slowly losing where the plot, as far as the writing, you're gonna have Rhea Ripley versus Jade at WrestleMania, which I think is gonna be a good match because Rhea Ripley knows how to sell. She could definitely make Jade look good. You're gonna have Stephanie Valkyrie versus Liv Morgan. Then now possibly Randy Orton versus Cody or Drew. We won't know what happened until next week. Then, of course, Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. I think they should add another belt like the Intercontinental, or it should be Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. But also, you still have Trick. You still have Devon. You still have Oba, which are, again, with the crowd. Imagine these guys at WrestleMania for either the United States Championship belt, for the Intercontinental Championship belt. Something got to happen. But I guess these guys probably not going to make it to WrestleMania this year, but we'll see what happens. But overall, guys, if you've watched Elimination Chamber yesterday, let me know what you think. Did you like it? Did you not like it? How you feel about it? Do you still want to pay for ESPN Plus? Is it worth it? To me, I don't think so. But it is what it is. But like always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon. Y'all have a good one.
Said I'ma get into it